They know they give me a mission, they know I'ma get it done. When they come out of my family, I send you the kingdom come. Break them down and build them up, I done did it one after one. And I see you need an army, but all I need is my gun. They said it's my right, so I'ma bear arms.
Yo, Fat Guy Nation, what's good? It's your man, Big Zach, the Fat Guy with Guns, back again with another video. And today, we got something special. Now, you all know the Fat Guy with Guns. Well, some of you know, and some of you might not know. If you're new to the channel, you don't know. I am the self-proclaimed Canik King. I love Canik. You see my Canik shirt here? This is the OG Canik, the TP9SFX, one of the OGs. So, one of the hottest guns right now is the Canik TTI Combat. Now, everybody know TTI stand for Terran Tactical Innovations. And if you don't know, now you know. And those guns are really good quality guns. They're customized. Terran Tacticals. Terran is one of the, if arguably one of the best shooters in the world. And people talk about him all the time. And so what he did was he got together with Canik and they got a collaboration. And we got one right here. Beautiful gun. Beautiful. Now, this is not mine. This is Gina versus Gina's. She's standing over here for y'all to come over here so they can see you, Gina. So this is hers. So she was able to get hers first. And so we're going to run hers and see, how we like it. So, she's going to do a video and go over all of the stats and everything, but they made a few changes to it. I'll say a little bit. One of the biggest things is they put a comp on there. This is the first comped Canik. The trigger is supposed to be a little bit different. They changed that out. They changed how they did the grip texturing, which is nice. You can also RMR. You can put RMR cut optic on this and co-witness. Before with the Mate series, they changed all that out. So if you wanted to co-witness, you had to use the RMSC, the small footprint. And the gun's pretty. The colors are nice. And we're going to take it and run it. So the plan today is we're going to see if all the hype is worth it. So this right here is a regular rival. And I don't have an optic for the TTI yet, but it doesn't matter. Because we're just going to run. We're going to check and see, what the differences are. I'm going to try to do some slow-mo and see if we can see if the recoil is different because of the comp. I'm going to see what the differences are. I'm going to see, if the hype is just, if it's just hype or if because it's a TTI, it really, something different and something that stands out. And we'll also talk about if we think it's a good gun or a good value. Especially for some of you people who've never owned a Canik before, it may be something you want to get into for the first time. So like I said, we got the polymer rival, the rival SFX, the polymer joint. But we're also going to be running the steel right here. And we're going to see, because the steel and the TTI, they come in at about the same price point. So, even though right now, because they're new, people are marking them up like crazy, which is ridiculous. Don't pay over MSRP unless you just truly got to have it. This right here, this is a solid gun. So I'm going to see if it runs better than this. The Rival S is like, the steel frame joint. This is right now. This is their flagship. And now that they've done this thing with Terran, I don't know if they're going to call that their flagship or what, but we're going to see. So we're going to take it, we're going to run it, we're going to see if the recoil is, if the muzzle rise and recoil and stuff, how it feels versus the polymer rival and the steel rival. And let's see if the Terran Tactical Innovation makes a hell of a difference. We all know Canik makes good pistols, but we're going to see if it's really some sort of Canik game changer or if it's just another Canik. And I'm going to tell you the truth, because I didn't pay for this gun. I'm just shooting it. So the only thing I have invested in it is the fact that I love Caniks, and y'all all know that. So listen, let me go get stuff loaded up. We'll get stuff set up, and then we'll do some shooting. We ain't worried about accuracy right now. We're just worried about how it runs, stuff like that. We're just gonna be shooting at some still target about 15 yards down there, and and we'll see what's up. Just run it, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about it and see what's up. All right. So give me a minute, get everything set up, man. I'll be right back. Peace. Sorry, Fat Guy Nation. I know y'all can hear me. I know you can see me over here. I'm a little bit far away, but I'm trying to do some stuff I ain't never done before. So what I'm doing is, I got my other camera over here, and we're going to try to pick it up so I can take it and do a slow-mo and see if we can tell the difference in the muzzle rise and see what happens. So Gina's going to be shooting first. She's going to shoot 15 yards at a still target. You should be able to hear the ping on the mic. And then we're going to see. So whenever you're ready, Gina. Hold on, wait. Hold on, y'all. I need my eyes and ears.
Yep. thought you already had them.
I'm about to make myself go deaf out here. Yeah, we're not gonna cut this either. If you want to fast forward in the video, you can.
No.
And it's hot too. I'm taking this hat off.
Thank you. I ain't cutting nothing.
Yep, I ain't cutting it out. I'm like, nah.
Ain't gonna take but a second.
Right, just take a second.
Any order?
Let's do the polymer first, and then we'll do. Well, actually, let's do the Terran Tactical first, and then we'll do the polymer, and then we'll do the steel, and let's see if there's a big difference between them. Now, I will tell everybody that there is a nice weight difference, and that's a fact. And now I'm safe. I got my eyes and my ears on, you know. So, all right, Gina.
Starting with TTI.
Here we go. All right. All right, so that's 5 with the Terra Tactical.
Yep.
All right, so next we're gonna do 5 with the polymer rifle.
Yep.
Okay, looking good, looking good, looking good. Now we're gonna do 5 with the Rival S, steel frame joint.
This is the heavy one, y'all.
We only did 4?
Yep.
Okay.
That's all right.
We only did 4, but
that one.
yeah, and it gives us enough. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and I'm gonna load up again, and then we'll I'm gonna take some rounds and fire and see what goes on. All right. I'll be back, y'all. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna start with the TTI, then we'll move over to the polymer joint, then we'll move over to the steel. And let's see. All right. We'll go to the polymer rifle. And I'm trying not to run too fast. Now we're gonna go with the steel, because I want to slow it down to see if you actually can tell and make a difference. All right, so we did 5, 5, and 5, and like I said, I'm gonna slow it all down and put it in there. So when you see me in the video, you see me talking about it, you'll actually see the footage of it up in the corner. Or either I might roll it after. I don't know, but either way, give me a minute. Be right back. All right, so this time, y'all, we're just gonna check the trigger, because I heard that the trigger on the TTI is a little bit faster than the others. So we'll do the same way like we did before. We'll try to run them quick, and then we'll let you guys be the judge. I'm gonna judge it anyway at the end, but we'll let you guys be the judge when you watch it. All right, whenever you're ready, Gina, go ahead. All right, TTI. How you feel about that one?
You know I like this.
Okay.
I think I like the trigger on this one. Definitely feel like it's faster. It's
Okay.
a lighter trigger.
Okay.
And I like that.
All right.
It's not too light.
Okay. Now we're gonna do the polymer joint.
Okay.
Really noticeable, or? Okay.
Just the trigger itself.
Okay. So now we're gonna do the steel frame.
Like I can notice.
See what the steel gonna do. Okay.
The only difference I noticed with the steel is I think because it's heavier, I feel more recoil.
You feeling more recoil because it's heavier?
I think so.
Oh wow. Okay.
Or maybe it's just me, but I feel like I'm having more recoil on that one. Not so much, but I feel like I do feel like it's more.
Okay.
I felt like a little bit more on the other one too. I almost feel like I want to shoot the polymer again.
Okay. All right, y'all, hold on. We're gonna reload and then be back. I'm gonna run them as fast as I can and see, what it feels like, and I'll give you some impressions and let you know. Be right back. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna run the same thing. I'm gonna try to run it as fast as I can, and I want to see if I can tell the difference because I've been hearing that this trigger in the TTI is faster. So we're gonna see. All right, we're gonna try to run it quick. That's pretty fast. Polymer joint. Yeah, that's noticeable.
Yeah.
That's really noticeable. That's really noticeable. And a steel frame. So it is noticeable, but it's very similar to the
think so.
TTI. It's very similar.
It's not that far off. But it was
Right.
noticeable.
Yeah, it's very similar. Hey, we'll be back. Hold up. All right, Fat Guy Nation. So the only things that I felt that I needed to do with these guns is I wanted to see if the compensator made a bit of a difference. I wanted to see if the trigger was faster. So Gina being more of a novice shooter, I'm gonna have her give her impressions first, and then I'm gonna give mine last, and we're gonna close this out. So what you think, Gina?
In my opinion, the trigger is faster on the TTI. Outside of that, I didn't really feel like I feel like they all shoot pretty much the same. Outside of the fact that it had a faster trigger
Mm-hmm.
and the steel one being heavier.
What
So
about the whole compensation? Do you think it made a big difference?
I don't know if I could be a judgment of that because I don't really know what that is, what I'm supposed to feel from that being there.
And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the whole I'm gonna do the slow mo video. I'll put that at the end, and then so you guys can take a look at that and you could judge and see. If it's easy for me to put it in the screen earlier on, then I'll do it. But if it's too hard to edit, I'm just gonna put it at the end. It makes it easier. So my first impressions are this: it's a good gun. The TTI runs, but because you put TTI on the Canik, it didn't make it any better. So the whole compensator thing, for me, I could tell a little bit of a difference. Not a lot. It looks like it doesn't force enough gas to make a significant difference. I ain't even gonna give a percentage on it, but it wasn't too much over the polymer rival. The steel frame rival, I think it actually handles better because of the weight. So I mean, honestly, it being the same price as the steel frame rival, I would say if you're a first time Canik buyer and you want to get into a Canik and you're willing to spend the $1,000 price tag, buy the steel frame. You're gonna pay about the same as you will for the TTI. Now, if you want to get the stainless steel joint, that's gonna cost you a little bit more because they have those marked up. But right now, the TTIs are marked up $200-300, someplace $400. I mean, doesn't make no sense. And yeah, we're not trying to sell this, but I mean, that's like I say, I own Caniks. Y'all know I'm a Canik guy. I love Canik. But I think with this one, I mean, it kind of got hyped up. You did get a nice box. You get a bunch of stuff in the box, but you get that with every Canik. So I still think it's a good gun. I still think it's a good buy. I'd say wait on it. Wait till you can get it at MSRP or below. Go ahead. What you want to say?
I want to add the fact that you know that you would change out a trigger on your Caniks. That trigger is nice on the TTI.
Yeah, I agree with that. The TTI trigger, it is faster. It's faster than both the other triggers. It's a little bit, I don't know if I'm gonna say lighter, but it's a different smoothness, and I don't know what they changed in it, but it does run a little bit faster, which makes sense because Terran Tactical is always running this triggers fast. Whatever you see him, he's always running something really fast. So I mean, makes a little bit of a difference.
So
but
out of the box.
Yeah, so out of the box, but it's not enough to me to make it, like, oh my God, I just got to run out and get it. And I really wanted it because it's new. Anything Canon comes out new, I want to have one. But like I said, if you're going to be jumping into it for the first time and you're going to be getting something and want to get a Canik, I'd say if you want to do that $1,000 price tag, go ahead, grab you up a steel frame, and then wait till the TTI goes down in price. Don't go over and pay over the MSRP. If you want to, if you already own a rival already, just wait because you already basically have that gun just without a compensator because they run so similar. I mean, it's like it's about the same. It's pretty much neck and neck. And I mean, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I ain't gonna lie about it. I mean, like I say, I'm a Canik guy. I love they got a new one, but I mean, if you already own a Canik, then you own a TTI. I'm just gonna put it that way. Other than the trigger being faster. And for you guys out there that like changing triggers, you throw a Freedom Smith inside your Canik, oh, it's gonna run better than what's inside that TTI anyway. So, but that's a whole other story. So, yo, I just wanted to come out here, wanted to do something. I appreciate Gina vs. Gina. Y'all go check out her channel. She's in the gardening. She's getting into 2 ways. She does canning. She does all that other stuff that we do. Cause you know I'm fat guy with guns, but I'm not just fat guy with guns only. We do gardening, canning, and all that other stuff. But that's what she does. She's moving into the 2 way. She's a new shooter, and I wanted to get her opinion because this is her gun. I appreciate her letting the channel use it and coming out and shooting it with me and helping me get all this together. So listen, Fat Guy Nation, you know I appreciate you guys. We're on the rise. We're moving. We're trying to move towards that 10,000. It's going slow, but it's going. I appreciate all the support. Listen, love you guys. Thanks. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell everybody about your man Fat Guy with Guns. And yo, you know how we do it. Peace. I'm out.